I think it's really cute. Hey guys, it is a Friday. And I know I usually do a Friday Fave video, and I've been switching on my little Friday Faves. So, this video here I want to do today is makeup products that I would repurchase. Products that I would actually repurchase that I like, that I'll use, and I will actually repurchase. Some of this is in shop my stash now, some of it's not. These are products that I definitely would repurchase again, that I would use again. There are some that I would repurchase again that is not in here that I am going to repurchase again eventually. Eventually when I get time, and I get the energy and the courage to pick it up and stick it in the shopping cart. Or when I'm ready. I have been buying makeup as well and setting it aside to do a makeup haul. Right now I've only got 2 pieces of makeup in this, and I want to do a big makeup haul. So I'm working on that too by buying a little bit at a time to do that. So hopefully I get it done before Christmas. Who knows? So let's get into this video. I have some palettes, mascaras, all kinds of things. So we're gonna get into this video. Are you ready for this one? Let's go. So the first product I want to talk about, I do not have, and that is the L Putty Primer. I'm in love with that primer. At first time I bought that primer, I was like, I did not like the L Putty Primer. And now I like the L Putty Primer, and I want to get the little duo I had before. I had the thing where came, I think it was 3 or 4 little ones. I want to get those. And when I do get those, I know they're putty primers and the face primers, but I want to get them and use them as eyeshadow primers and see what it looks like as using them for eyeshadow primers and see if it works better as an eyeshadow primer. And I want to get those as well. So, I do love e.l.f. products. Getting into some e.l.f. products, I do have some e.l.f. products here as well that I definitely would repurchase again. I have actually panned another shade. I used my James Charles palette, and I panned a shade, and I will show you that later. But one thing I like, I think this is kind of going bad. I'm not for sure, but this is a Maybelline Fit Me Twisted Moisturizer Hydrating Tint Foundation. I got, let's see, the shade 120 was the shade I got, and it works for me, but I'm kind of thinking, because this is real liquidy and I don't know that much about it, but it shakes, it's liquidy, and I don't think it's supposed to be that liquidy, but this shade does work for me. I definitely want to repurchase this product again. I know I want to get, I don't want to have no more than 4 foundations in my makeup collections. I want a whole bunch, I want more than 4 concealers, because concealers, I go through concealers fast, so I would say about 20 concealers in my makeup collection. But for foundations, I just want to stick with 4 foundations in my makeup collection, and stick with just 4. And find 4 of my most favorites that I use, and then maybe once in a while bring a new one in and test it out. But I know there is one foundation. It's by Physician Formula. It's the healthy foundation. I want to look for that around Christmas time at Walmart, and I want to see if Walmart has that foundation. And if Walmart does have that foundation, I'm going to ask for it for Christmas. So I will be doing a Christmas wish list video coming soon that I want to put up this month, so my husband and family can see the video on what I would want for Christmas. So stay tuned for that one too. I have been loving the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Foundation. It goes fast, because it's not, I mean, I use it fast, it goes fast, but I have used this so many times, on my face. There's also another foundation that comes in a little palette like this, and it's dries on powder, but it's like a liquid and then it dries up powder. And I believe it is by Maybelline. And I used to wear that all the time and have so many compliments. When I wear the Maybelline Dream Mousse Foundation, I get so many compliments. This one here is in the, it's cruelty free. It's in the shade medium 2. Well, it has a number 2, so it's in the shade medium 2 and it's perfect for my skin tone. One time I bought one that was made my skin look white as a ghost. It was too light for my skin, and I went up a notch, and it was okay. Now I'm using medium 2, which is perfect for my skin tone. I have gotten one that was a little too dark for my skin tone, and people would say it looked like you were cheating pigs. I love the Wet n Wild blushes. Now I've used up so many of these blushes, and this is the blush I have. It's in Peach Me Pink. I definitely want to start saving up some money and go and getting every one of these. I can get these at my Walgreens and go and pick every one of these blushes up, including this one again, and have all these blushes in my blush collection, my makeup collection, because I love them so much. Let's see. I want to show you a little something. This is what the mousse, thinking about it, the mousse foundation looks like this. And when you put it on and rub it in, it looks like this right here on my skin tone. And it's perfect for my skin tone because once I rub it in more and blend it in more, it goes lighter and it is a full coverage on my face. It's so perfect. For the Wet n Wild blush, this is what it looks like on my finger. And I'm going to put it over this foundation. And that's what it looks like on top of that. It's right here on top of this foundation here. And it's a beautiful shade. Wet n Wild is a more cheaper brand makeup, just like LA Colors. And I don't think they really make LA Colors much anymore. I barely see LA. I do see a lot of LA Colors, but you know, it's very rare that you do see them. Another product I love is the Makeup Revolution bronzer, and this is Long Weekend. It is a little dark for my skin tone, but I do not care. I just love this bronzer. It is dark, as you can tell, but it's got a little shimmer to it, and that's what I like about it, because when you put it on, it's got that little shimmer. And I have used this as powder foundation all over my face, and I just put this on just to play around, just sit there and play. And I've had so many compliments on my face with just wearing this as a foundation. Weird, and I know. Then you have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. I want to get all these little highlighters as well. Wet n Wild is another good cheap product. Yeah, it's broke, but it's a good product. And yes, it broke and it has been panned. So, and I'm not trying to say that I want to throw it away because panned. If I buy a new one, I will throw this one away. Then we got, this is a number 3. I believe this is Marvelous. It's a shade of this. And it is a Revlon blush. I definitely want to get the Revlon blushes. All of these little Revlon blushes are really good. This one is a little dark at sometimes, but it doesn't really bother me that it is too dark at all. And it is something I definitely would repurchase if I pan this one. I do want to get all of these, so I'm trying to put together what I will and will not repurchase, because I have repurchased the Wet n Wild. I have repurchased these so many times in the past and still end up buying them and whatnot. This is about a bunch of repurchase. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I use it for powder foundation. I don't use it for finishing powder. Mine's in the shade 20 Light Medium. I've had a brand new bottle of this, what was it, before Christmas last year, and it ended up coming up missing, so I had to buy me another one, and I do have this one. This one's got a lot in it, as you can tell, but it is something I definitely would repurchase again and again and again, because this is one of my favorite products. Now, I have the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner. I would repurchase this one again unless I can find something better. But I love the little pin on it, the way it is, and I love the way it looks on my eyes, and it really looks good. And then I have here, which is the e.l.f. one, which I definitely love the e.l.f. one as well. I love e.l.f. products, and I love the e.l.f. one as well. So I definitely would repurchase the e.l.f. eyeliner again as well. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the LA Color eyeliners as well. And I have one right now sitting at my vanity. Another product I love is, this is the Revlon Photo Ready Stick Concealer. I have another one of these. I purchased these. When they first came out, I started purchasing it. And as you can tell, that's how much I got left of this one, because I definitely use it, and I love it. Oh my god, it went in. I definitely love these things, and I definitely would constantly use it. And actually, since that one's almost gone, I may put that one in. Well, tomorrow I'm not doing Shop My Stash, it'll be next week. I'm doing Shop My Stash. Tomorrow I'm going to do a full face with my makeup, because today is Friday. This one is the L'Oreal True Match. I like this stick foundation as well, or not foundation, but concealer, and that's how much I have of it left too, so that's why I say I go through concealers more than I go through anything else, because I'm constantly using concealer. A new one that I got that this year I tried out that I fell in love with is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear 30 Hour Wear Concealer. They do have the foundation of this, and I definitely want to get the foundation and try the foundation out, because I love the concealer. And if this concealer is good and works with the foundation, that will be a product that when I do use that foundation, I will definitely use this concealer. I bought this in the markdown bin. I'm always checking it. The one's not all that, but it's good enough. It works. And if you know me, and you've been on my channel for a very long time, you know I hate double dipping my concealers. So definitely when I use a wand concealer like this, amen, it's not a wand, a stick concealer, but when I use a wand foundation or concealer, I don't want to double dip. I don't want to have to, I want to be able to dip it in there and do my creases, my face, where I do conceal fast, quick, and in a hurry, instead of using it and then having to go back in and dip it again and get more product to use it again. Now, if I want a more full coverage on my concealer, then yes, I don't mind double dipping, but I don't like full coverage, so I don't do full coverage. I just do it one time and go. I know a lot of people do it more than once, and that's you. That's not me. The other concealer I've been loving for a very long time is the Maybelline Erase Concealer. I want to try the face primer, because everybody says it's good, and I want to try the foundation of this. So I'm working on, if I can find the foundation and the concealer, I may pick it up when we do our major shopping haul, which is before Thanksgiving, because I gotta get stuff for Thanksgiving dinner, which usually we don't cook Thanksgiving dinner. We go to Golden Corral to eat, But I do want to make a few things, and have some stuff at the house. But I definitely like this one. The very first time I got it, I did not know what it was, and I didn't know how to use it. I gave it to my stepdaughter. She figured it out, and she put it all over notebook paper in the walls, and it was alright. Um, another product I don't have is, I think it's like, is it Maybelline? Maybelline or CoverGirl. I like the Maybelline, I think it's Maybelline, Stiletto Mascara. They still make that one. I still want to buy that one again. I've seen that one at my Kroger's. So I definitely want to pick that up. Um, I also like the Rocket Mascara. I think it's by Maybelline. Maybelline Rocket Mascara is another good one. This one's a good one too, and this is by Maybelline. The Colossal Curl Bounce. Get this one in Markdown Bin. And oh my god, I love it. I always check the Markdown Bin for makeup because they have makeup in the Markdown Bin on sale. I can put it in the cart. And if I have a coupon for it, then it's even better. Another one is a Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Oh my god, I love the white one. I love the pink one. I love the black one. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, go subscribe to Lashes Tony XO because she's the one that got me into loving the Sky High Mascara. And I saw that she had hauled the pink one and tried it out, and then she come back and said she liked the black one better than the pink one, which I do like the black one better than the pink one. But I like the pink one as well, and I would like to have the black one and the pink one. And the white one is a lash primer, so you put it on your lashes before you put your mascara on, and it's good. This is the Fancy Beauty Cream Blushes. It is on my lips today. I do not like wearing cream blushes. This is in Project Pan, and I panned it. That's all I wanted to do was pan it, and I did. And I'm going to keep, because I got this year, so I'm going to keep using it and whatnot. Another thing I decided to do is, and I don't know if y'all do this, but I'm wanting to do it. I started doing it with my palettes, and I'm actually going to start doing it with my other makeup, is put the year on the makeup that I got it. Another product, this here is a Dewy Coconut Setting Mist by e.l.f. I like this setting mist. I definitely would repurchase this over and over. This is like my third bottle of this, and I keep buying it, and I love it so much. And I like that the fact that it also has an expiration date on it. Another product, I have not been able to find this product anywhere as well, but I think it is on, you can get it off of Amazon, but I think it's the product, I've seen this product, I believe at Kroger's and Walmart. It's the same product, but in a different container, I'm thinking. But it's the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer, and I use this is for normal skin, but you can also get it for both skin types. This has vitamin E, B3, and C in it. And my doctor says I need some vitamin E in my body for a little bit, and I need some vitamin C. So I use this as face primer sometimes. I put it on my face, and it's heavenly. So getting into some LA colors, I've had this is about the fourth one of these I've had. This is the LA Color Show Off Blush and Highlight. As you can tell, the bottom highlighter is just about gone. That is the one I use the most. It's the two bottoms. I don't mostly use the two tops. I'm more on the two bottoms because I like them better. But I would say if I ever go to Family Dollar again with my husband and we're shopping for something or whatever, something fast, quick, and in a hurry, I definitely want to purchase. I will pick this up and stick it in the shopping cart and say, I'm almost out of it. I need to buy it again. Even if I have it and it looks like this, I will still purchase it because I can put it in my backup drawer. The other thing I love is this LA Color I Heart Makeup Contour Palette. And I love this palette. It does clip, but it's not really wanting to clip. I don't understand. I guess it's broke. It's not wanting to clip. But anyway, evidently I guess I use that shade the most because I noticed today it was pan. And this isn't Shop My Stash, and I was using this color today, but the top color is pan. And I noticed that, and I was like, wait a minute. And I remember when I had this palette before, this is like the 5th time I bought this palette. I've had this palette before when I had my makeup room downstairs in my stepdaughter's old room. That was always the shade. This top one was always the shade that was always be pan first and used up out of the palette the fastest. Now another product I definitely want to repurchase, but I cannot find it nowhere, and that is the Morphe James Charles palette. Now if you look inside, there are some shades. And this shade here, I actually panned it today because I use this palette. It still works good on your eyes, but it doesn't smell right. So this palette needs to definitely soon go in the trash. But I definitely want to repurchase this palette again. I definitely want this palette again. I definitely want this palette again. I love James Charles. I love this palette. It took me years to get it, but I finally got it. Another palette I love is the Jeffree Star Astronomy palette. Jeffree, if you're watching this video, I love you. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous. I love everything about you, and I love this palette. I've only panned one shade. Okay, this is still pretty good. And this is the shade, Army is the shade that I actually panned. The only one I panned, but I have been using this palette. But I noticed that I normally don't use these 2 shades much because they're really dark. But I do this coming year want to start using more of the palettes. And I do have palettes that are pan. This is another one I got. I got this palette off of Amazon. I think I paid like $3 for it. $4. It's Veroni palette. I like the way the eyes are. It's dirty because I use it a lot. I finished off a shade. I panned a shade. I love these shades. It's another palette. This middle palette shade is actually trying to hit hard pan. But if I can find this on Amazon, which I will look on Amazon eventually, if I find this on Amazon, I definitely want to add it to my Amazon wish list. And this will be like one palette off of Amazon that I know I pick up right away because I definitely love that palette and I'd love to get it again. I don't know if they still make this palette, but this palette was given to me by a friend here on YouTube as well. And I know it says 18 months, and it's past 18 months, but this palette still smells good, and it still works wonders, and the shades are good, and it's not hard panning. This is the Ciate London New England palette, and I love it. I've done pan shades in here, used up shades. I love this palette so much. I definitely would repurchase this palette again. Another one I want to repurchase that I bought at Ulta. This is the Essence Spice Up Your Life, and they have other palettes that go with this palette. And here I have panned 3 shades. As you can tell, the 3 shades I panned. And I'm trying to finish off these shades, but it's hard. This one, I accidentally poked, and it started going, but I used it, but I didn't use it enough. So this is the products here that I'm showing you that I definitely would go about and repurchasing these products. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.